Hi, Frank Campitelli here with the inventor of the NITROSWING, the NITROSWING Pro. This is the power and speed segment of the NITROSWING, and I want to say some things first before we get started on that part. Building speed is a complex training program that first must be designed around good foundation of swing mechanics, breaking the swing into pieces and training them separately, and then training them together. Analysis of a person's swing will reveal what needs work and what does not, and you can do that while doing drills on the laser system. Emphasis should be placed on the weaknesses of the swing and then training all parts of the swing to produce the maximum output. So train the weaknesses because that's where you're going to find some problems with developing speed and power. Now, assuming you know your swing well and have had it analyzed with video, you should address any swing problems first. The golf swing is a sequential multi-lever, multi-rotation movement. If one of the parts in the sequence is not performing well, it will affect other parts in the chain. Okay, you're going to get started. First, you want to start with some full swings to warm up. All right. This is a pretty easy resistance for me with 2 gas springs. I'm going to make them progressively a little bit faster until I slack the cable while I'm clicking the handle. Okay. If you can slack the tether upon release with the swing speed, make the resistance a little bit harder when you do after this warm up. Okay, so it's going to look like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Notice on that last one, I got the bumper to touch here. When you can slack the cable and touch this, what you're going to need to do is take this up, screw it, and go to the next notch to give you a little bit more resistance. Now that should stop the bumper from hitting this. If you can do that again, or if you can hit that bumper really hard, you might be able to do it. There, I'm going to have to move it up again. Okay? There. Now I'm on number 3. All right, we'll try it again. This one I probably won't get it to do it. And that'll be my speed setting. All right. All right. I'm going to do 5 reps in the speed building phase, and I'm going to take a minute rest, and I'm going to do this 2 to 5 times more with 5 reps. We want premium reps. Okay. This is not a marathon of swinging and swinging and swinging. 5 good reps, relax. 5 good reps, relax, okay? All right. Now that I've done my speed phase, we're going to move on to the power building phase, okay? You should have rested 3 to 5 minutes between the speed phase and the power phase, okay? That'll let your neurological system, your muscles rest a little bit from that high output speed, okay? Once done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to actually take up the resistance a little bit more, and you're not really going to be able to slack the cable at all when you do this. I'm going to take it up 2. Alright. And that should put about 35 to 40 pounds of pressure right here. You see me leaning into it, okay? Now I'm going to do 5 sets of 5 again, and hard as fast as I can. Try to get my hands through the target, okay? All right, I'm going to do anywhere from 3 to 5 sets of 5 reps like that. Again, you want about a minute between each one, okay? And your focus is trying to maintain that speed you did in the speed sets, okay? All right, but this time you're going to use a little bit more muscle recruitment. Okay, now you're going to move on to the overload phase. This is always done at the end of the workout before the speed and the power phase. This phase is going to have some really big resistance in the swing motion, so it's going to be very fatiguing, almost like bodybuilding, okay? The prior speed and power phases we're focusing on a lot of speed and body movement, okay? Learning how to move that fast. You're not going to be able to move this fast with this amount of resistance, but that's okay. This is trying to get maximum muscle recruitment during the initial parts of the swing, okay? So you're going to choke up as high as you can on it, okay? I've already moved it ahead. We probably have 60 pounds of swing pressure right here. You can see I'm leaning forward pretty good, all right? Bring it down, create some width here, okay? Turn. Okay, that's about 8 to 10 reps. If you can get the handle to click, that's pretty good and pretty strong, especially with that amount of pressure. At the bottom, I'm looking at about 80 pounds of pressure to get it to that point, okay? The focus is on muscular loading for adaptive stimulation, creating increased muscular hypertrophy in the later parts of your swing development, okay? This is really going to make the club move a lot more than you ever could before, okay? Steroids for your golf swing in this phase. Okay, up next is the cool down phase. Once you've completed the speed, power, and overload phases, you can reduce the resistance on the nitro swing and just rehearse your timing, your swing rhythm, and swing tempo. This phase is just focused on taking your mind away from the intense training and use now to visualize shots as you're swinging, okay? So you're actually going to not just focus on the board, but you're thinking, visualizing the shots, okay? You're visualizing off the tee box and swinging. We'll do about 20, and you can do up to 50 if you like.